Hi, welcome back to Palmer's on Holiday. A lot of people ask, where should we stay in Sydney before our cruise? So today I'm going to share with you where we stayed pre and post cruise, what made me cry, and then you'll want to stay tuned right till the end to find out where we're headed next. Let's go on holiday. We flew into Sydney 3 days before our cruise. That gave us plenty of time to have a look around the city, and also if we had any travel delays then we wouldn't miss our cruise. One of the most important things we wanted was to stay somewhere centrally located, and we picked the Park Regis in Park Street, just 1 block from Westfield. We were happy with this place. The rooms were comfortable, the beds were super comfortable, and it had a rooftop pool, great views, and we could get everywhere we needed to. We thought it was great value for money, and we would definitely stay here again. As we flew in, I saw Quantum of the Seas was docked in Circular Quay, and I thought, how am I going to get there? So the hotel were very good. They told me I needed an Opal card. The reseller was right next door to the hotel, and the train system was 1 block's walk away. That took me directly to Circular Quay. And I used that light rail system to get around a lot of different places in Sydney. Walking around Circular Quay was very easily. It did not take very long to walk from one side down around the bottom and back up the other side, up to where the Opera House was. There were a lot of places to stop and eat and have a drink, especially in the hot weather, which was perfect. Another place I visited was Market City in Haymarket, also in the same building as where you'll find Paddy's Market, and that's a whole lot of retailers and markets and discounted shopping. So it's definitely worth a visit if you're in central Sydney and looking for some bargains. It was quite walkable from the hotel. You could also catch that light rail down there as well. On my walk back, I stopped at World Square. There was some great shopping to be done here as well. It was very popular with the locals for lunch, and I stopped and had something at this Mexican-based restaurant. We don't have this in New Zealand, so it was quite a treat for me. As I mentioned earlier, we're only 1 block from Centre Point Tower in Westfield, and this was another great place to stop for some shopping and something to eat. Another place I found to eat that we don't have in New Zealand was this place, and it was absolutely delicious. Just around the corner from Westfield, you'll find the State Theatre. And I absolutely had to get a photo of this because many years ago, we were wandering along the street with our camera taking photos, and suddenly we got roped into a red carpet area right outside the State Theatre. Weren't quite sure what was going on. Suddenly these limos pulled up. These amazing Australian famous people got out, and we found we were in with all the photographers for the People's Choice Awards taking photos. Not quite sure how that happened. I'm sure security would be a lot tighter now, but it was a fantastic experience. Next up is QVB, or the Queen Victoria Building. The main train system connects underground, and the light rail runs at street level above. And there's a lot of shopping to be had in here as well. Next up we have Cruise Day, and I've got a little clip of us boarding the ship. This has been such a long time coming. And you ready, Ashley? You ready? And we're on board! We're on board! Alright. It was at this point I put the camera down. I got a little bit overwhelmed. I couldn't quite believe I had made it onto the ship. I was sure there was something that was going to go wrong because this wasn't the first cruise that I'd booked. First cruises had not gone ahead because of the pandemic, and with airlines and problems with flights, I thought something's going to happen. I'm just not going to make it on the ship. But here I was, and it was a pretty special moment, I have to say. One I won't forget. Off the ship, and we decided to stay somewhere close to the airport. We had to fly out the next day. So the choice that we made was for the Meriton Mascot. Mascot's a suburb just next to the airport. And one of the benefits of staying at this place was that they had a washing machine and dryer. And of course, if anyone's been on a cruise and you've been on a cruise for sort of a week or more, plus don't forget the 3 days in Sydney beforehand, then you'll know we had a lot of washing we wanted to get done. So this was a brilliant place to stay. We had a swimming pool, we had our own apartment, and just down below, about a block away, there was lots of places to go and get something to eat, supermarket, takeaways. So I would definitely stay here again. Another benefit of staying in Mascot is that IKEA is just a 10-minute car ride away. We don't have IKEA in New Zealand, so we just had to make a stop in IKEA. Of course, we tried the meatballs and dime bars, brought some of those back with us as well. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, because next time we're heading off to the Gold Coast. I'd really like you to follow us on our journey up there as well. Let's go on holiday.